to one of our Los Angeles events for Jago Fine Metal Art. Jason Mernick is our metal artist being featured this evening. And Jago Fine Art really represents metal art in copper, stainless steel, and we also work in brass and aluminum. The metals that can be colored the most are more the copper and the stainless steel. And the way we work with it is using a bit of a grinding procedure to put a patina on the metal. And then Jason is one of the few, or the only really torch painter in the country that we know about. As far as the cutting, a lot of artists can cut metal. He paints on the metal with a torch, much like a painter would paint on a canvas with a brush.
My art is sort of like jazz. Like, you can't predict the next note, and I don't really take ownership in the end. The end result is sort of just evolves naturally. So whatever balance, I'll make the tree, make that first, I'll put that next door, and whatever happens, happens. Yeah, and normally it works out. Because I sort of do it just naturally. I don't really plan too much, other than the size, and that it can be done. All of my work is done with heat, so it's, entirely heat based. What that means is I use heat to essentially color and cut the metal, and this is actually something that I recently made, and the concept here is to sort of take metal, which is a very hard thing, and sort of make it look like water. So that's what I sort of try and do. I try and make things that are hard not look hard. This is sort of an abstract of a spine. I had back surgery done, and for my doctor, I made a spine, and that's where that concept came from, which is kind of different too. I actually made him one because he fixed me. It was a thank you.
It's doctor approved art.
Yeah, doctor approved art, right? Hi, I'm Jason Mernick. Welcome to my studio. I have a piece of stainless steel here, which, as you can see, when I first start out, to me it looks really ugly. I mean, this is just a piece of ground. Just finished this. It's actually still hot. This is a stainless steel tree, and the coloring, it's entirely done with heat. So I basically paint with a torch. Much the way a painter paints with paint, I paint with heat. People often ask me, do I use hammers, do I use acid? I don't use any of that. It's just me and a torch. It's basically it. The reason that the metal isn't completely smooth is because as I heat it up, it undulates, and that's what gives it that hammered look. I invented this style. I'm the author of this style. There's no one else on the planet that's torch painting. It's one of the reasons that I've enjoyed the adoption that I have. I can work in any scale, from small wall hangings like you see here to huge outdoor pieces. I mean, I could do this 20-30 feet high with no problem. Thank you for visiting my studio, and it's all about the art of danger. Thanks.
Good evening, welcome. This is Village Gallery here on North Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills, California. My name is Edward Babinski and I'm the director of this gallery, and we are pleased to honor Jason Mernick, the metal sculptor, the danger artist, here at our gallery tonight. I remember the time when I discovered Jason in New York at the Art Expo last year, and I was amazed by the quality of his work, the people that were gathered around looking at his work, and obviously the sales, because he just sells. And this piece right here, one of his best pieces, the Copper Tree, is very reasonably priced, and we find great attention here in Beverly Hills and Bel Air. A lot of our collectors are looking for a new style of art, and metal art with its copper and torch finishing just really attracts a unique buyer and a very cultured buyer. And we're pleased tonight to showcase all of his work, and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Daryl Cohen. We were just walking down the street this morning, walked by the gallery, saw this absolutely incredible art that I've never seen anything like before. Decided to buy one piece, made it two pieces. A friend of mine walking with me bought one as well. The artist, Jason, came in, spoke with him. This guy is incredible. And I got to tell you, this is some of the best, most unique stuff I've ever seen. We're in town for the Primetime Emmy Awards, staying at the Park Hyatt, and we live in Atlanta. This is cool.
My name's Todd White. I'm a fellow artist here at Jason's show, supporting him. I met Jason out here in Valencia about a year ago. We both show at this gallery. It's a small gallery, but it's nice. And we met again at the New York Art Expo, where I was showing a booth, and Jason had a little booth, and we just hooked up and became good friends. And I really like what he's doing. I think it's some of the more innovative metal work I've ever seen. And, you know, he's a nuclear reactor, and I relate well with him. And I particularly like this piece right here, but what's really attractive about it is the center, because there's actually a mirror and I can see myself in it. And that makes it such a nice piece.
My name is Mike Ron, and I'm a fan of Jason's, and I just want to tell you a little bit about why I really like his work. What captures me about his work is there's so much passion in it. You know, what grabs you, especially with these copper type pieces, is that he's taking this incredibly hard substance and he's molding it, he's shaping it, and you know, he's adding fire to it, which is an incredibly interesting art form. And the passion of the artist really comes out, and it's absolutely fascinating to see how he's able to really contort this metal in what you would expect to be somewhat of an abrasive, you know, ugly fashion, but he makes absolute beauty out of this incredibly hard substance. And you know, every piece is different, and it's absolutely amazing. And his passion as an artist really comes through, and that's absolutely amazing to see. And that's why I'm a huge fan. So you know, I encourage everyone to, you know, get a piece of his work while they still can.
Good morning. My name is Margot Mernick, and again I'm here with Jago Fine Metal Art. Jason Hugh Mernick is a metal artist out of Los Angeles, and he torches and cuts metal with fire, much like a painter would paint on a canvas with a brush. Jason Mernick cuts the metal with a torch and paints on it. Some of the other projects that he does are residential and commercial commissions, and we're here today actually at one of our clients, Wendy Koblick's apartment on the Wilshire Corridor in Westwood, California. And today we're following up on a fabulous job that Jason did for Wendy and her backsplash in her kitchen here where we are today.
I am so pleased with this. It really suits me. It's very artsy. It's perfect for me, and I'm very happy. It was very, very easy working with Jason.
So Wendy, I'm dying to know a little bit about your Thanksgiving experience. I know we sort of installed everything right up to the wire with the backsplash, or at least delivered it. And so what did your friends and family have to say? What was their reaction to the kitchen?
They just couldn't get over it. They just thought it was so unique, and really, it's complimentary to me as well, because they know how I love the arts, and this was perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Well, that was great, wasn't it? The backsplash looks spectacular. So just a little recap. The base metal is stainless steel. You also have some diamond plate and copper weaved in. Jason's done quite a bit of torch painting on a lot of the pieces of copper, and the entire backsplash piece has been what's called powder coated. That means it's gone through an oven baking process that makes it much more durable, easy to clean for Wendy's future use in her fabulous kitchen. Over here, with the copper as a base metal, you get a warmer, softer glow. And in contrast, here the stainless is on top and the warmer pieces are weaved in.
My particular piece was a custom-made piece, and Jason came out and he saw the whole the wall, and it was a challenging wall too, because my wall has a curve,
Right.
and we could never find anything for years. We were looking for, so when we saw the works, it was immediately love at first sight.